Yes, now blessed now. There's ROCKSTEADY, King of the Pit TV signing in. Moving on with the B-sides from the old PJ, the Private Jet, the Pajama Bottoms, the Pearl Jam, the Pear Jam. This one's entitled All Night. I went out, got some sushi. I still haven't slept. Got some sushi, got a Red Bull. And we're good to go. I was actually, whilst I was eating, I was watching an interview with George Michael, who over here in England, back in his day, back in the height of his career, got into what, you know, the media portrayed as a scandal. The guy just liked shagging. He was in an open relationship and he just liked shagging. He liked going to places and just shagging with other gay fellas. And the media blew it up out of proportion just for the sake of it. Like implied it was a scandal, even though he was completely accepting of who he was and what he was doing. And I was just watching an interview with him, sort of clearing it up. And what a brilliant man he was. Most definitely, very well spoken, eloquent in his way, very direct, and absolutely fantastic to see. I don't know too much about George Michael's music. I know he's got a couple of decent hits. That's for definite. But absolutely fantastic way he portrayed himself in that interview. Good looking fella as well, I might say. Smart looking guy. I think he must have been. It wouldn't surprise me if he was like 40 odd in the interview, but still looking sharp, you know. All night. There is a tune called All Night, or if it might be All Night Long, by a rapper called Kool Moe Dee in the 80s. It's crazy. Thing about rap is that in the 80s, it was intellectual, intelligent, wordplay, punchlines, lyrical. And then when NWA came around and got pushed by the powers that be, suddenly we started promoting the killing of black people and the selling of drugs and the ignorance and the deterioration of the intelligence. Isn't that weird? This is the sad sort of reality of art as a whole, of media as a whole, as expression as a whole, as a message as a whole, as influence as a whole. You can never really enjoy it to a broad extent, because once you start to actually find fascination and delve into the deeper elements of things, just out of your genuine interest, you start to uncover a lot of just dark stuff that starts to shadow your general perspective of what is, you know? Like for me, mainstream labels and stuff and the contractual basis that these acts have to obliged to garner the success they do. It's a dark game. It's a really dark game. This one is All Night. Let's go. Come on. So alive. Cheers. Beating away and tongue drums there. One, two, three, four. The band wants, the song wants a big bump in power, big explosion, crashing on the cymbals, big belting vocal, but we're sort of staying hush and lower register on the vocals. You know? It feels like it's building up. Here we go. Fascinating song. Interesting approach on the vocals. Generally interesting approach. The instrumental was relatively basic. Like as far as like Pearl Jam, the best band of all time. You know, you know, just very basic stuff. It was okay, but yeah, it wasn't a great song. I'm not going to say it wasn't a good song. It wasn't a great song, you know? It was well applied, well performed. You know, they redefined the two chords they were playing. And yeah, I know there was more, but you know where I'm coming from. But yeah, whatever. I'm happy to move on from that one. We've got Sad. We've got Sad coming up next, yeah? Hold on tight.